Interesting.
All right, we're going to get you bandaged. I'm going to come back in the room. I'm going to finish up our paperwork. I'm going to come back in as Mabel starts your bandage, and then I'm probably going to come back. So when you zero form and do a derm. So now, as Mabel puts the bandage on, we're going to use a non-stick yellow type of gauze that has some Vaseline on it. It's a tricky place to bandage. We're going to try to put a bandage that's waterproof. We're going to put something that looks like my finger, but it's white. It's about the length from here to here, just under that curve. We're going to try our best not to put a massive bandage on. Now, because what we don't want to do is if I wrap your head, we don't want to scare anyone with the video, but we'll talk about that later. I'm coming back. Let's see. So one of the tricks of bandaging is we're going to try to put these dental rolls behind to kind of create a support, like my fingers. Then we're going to cover over and put another support. And there's always a balance of how big is the bandage and how much do you hate the bandage, but also, you know, we won't.
I don't care.
But you know what the best thing is? You got to eat that Haagen-Dazs ice cream, and that'll reduce our chance of bleeding. Because with a skin graft, one of the biggest complications, honestly, is bleeding. Not that the bleeding's serious; it's virtually never serious. Okay, but it's a nuisance. You know, and they say, "Hey, I got blood dripping down." You know, we want to try to avoid that. Plus, it can hurt the graft. So we're going to be very meticulous in how we put your bandage on. And I know we can do it.
The last graft that you took was not cancerous, right?
The last biopsy we took?
The last graft that you took.
I mean the last piece of skin I took?
Yeah, after you got the specimen back.
They said no. They said there was no cancer at the edge, just that one spot they thought looked bad enough that it would put a risk of getting cancer back, I think is the best way to word it. But they did not say there was cancer at the edge with the first piece they removed. They just said really damaged in one spot that they felt it was smart for us to take that second piece. I'll come
Interesting.
back. I'll come back in just a few minutes.
Pick your color. Do you want red, blue, black, or hot pink?
Black.
All right, it goes with everything. You sit up for me.
Yeah, because I could use it for something else.
All right, so I'm going to put a little gauze. The reason why, we want to compress just the general area. I know it seems like overkill, but it truly will reduce the risk of bleeding. It's better to do a little overkill and reduce that risk. It's not that the risk poses a big hazard to you. It poses a hassle to you. That's true. And we'll put a little piece of tape there. It's just enough pressure to reduce the risk of bleeding. Your spot didn't bleed much at all, but something very important, we use a numbing medicine that reduces bleeding. Well, the numbing medicine only lasts for 6 or 7 hours, give or take. So when it wears off, now you've lost this constriction of blood vessels, and that's when your bleeding can occur. Another comment. You might go, hey, I feel really good. I feel like you didn't do a thing to me, so I thought I'd go outside and mow the lawn or spread 100 bales of pine needles. I wouldn't do that either, because if you do activity that really raises your heart rate, that is actually going to increase the risk of bleeding. You can, I just take it easy today. I wouldn't do heavy lifting or something that was...
This is a good week to have this done. The racetrack's busy all week, so I just watch it on TV.
Thank you for letting me take care of you.
It's been nice. I'll get cancer any day after.
Don't do it for me.
Be handled by you.
All right, I'm going to go.